Greetings and salutations, YouTube. Casual Flacker here, back for episode 5 of our Jacksonville Jaguars realistic franchise rebuild. In the last episode, we took on the Arizona Cardinals, and we appeared to have a real tough battle. This is not really what I went to look at, but It's been really a while since I've recorded. I've just been busy. So let's look at player stats here. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence kind of had a tough game. This is his worst game of the season by far. We had a pretty good game running the ball, though. And ultimately, we were able to come away with a victory. But I have decided that we are going to go ahead and up the difficulty to all Madden. Just because we should not be 3-0 as the Jaguars. The Jaguars just got their first game in real life, which was week 6 right here. So, and I mean, there's still, even on all Madden, there's games that are winnable. The Dolphins aren't very good. The Seahawks aren't good in Madden. The Bills aren't good in Madden. The Colts aren't good. 49ers will be tough. Falcons we could win. Rams we probably won't. Tennessee probably won't. Texans we should. Jets we should. Patriots are a toss-up. Colts we should. So, I mean, there's still definitely games we can win on all Madden, I think. But now that I've got some playing time with Trevor Lawrence in, I know how he's going to feel. I know how the offense feels and how it operates. I do think it's time to up the difficulty here a little bit. I mean, we were honestly playing worse with the Bears, who should be a better team. Okay, so short week. Obviously, we have a short week this week, so not much time to create an elaborate game plan. With that being the case, I want to stress how important it is that we play fundamentally sound football this week. Take care of the ball. One or fewer turnovers. That may not be possible, but we'll see. We're gonna want to run the ball a lot this game. We're gonna praise him. Oh, now we have to get 300 passing yards with Trevor Lawrence too. That's probably not happening. Okay, weekly strategy. Let's see here. What are they good at? Running the ball. Their passing offense is atrocious. So we'll defend the inside run. Try and take away Joe Mixon as best we can. And defensively, what are they good against? Not really much of anything. But we still want to try and run the ball inside. Lawrence might go up and might get an upgrade point, which would be nice. And someone did. It's Trey Hearn did. Okay, that works too. Okay. All right. And I think here sometime, like after this game, maybe we'll go in and we'll actually take or like at the beginning of next episode, before we play that game, we'll take a more of a deep dive into some of the scouts we have, or some of the players that we have scouted and guys that we want to take a look at. And it is raining. That's lovely. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to run the ball. Oh, Jamal Agnew. I have yet to return a kickoff or field goal, or I definitely haven't done a field goal, a kickoff or a punt for a touchdown in this Madden. Starting with the ball on the 30, that is fantastic. James Robinson is going to push forward for 4 yards. On the season, 28 rushes, 154 yards, 3 touchdowns. He obviously missed some time because of an injury. I think he missed week 2. So that's really just 2 games worth of work for him, which is not too bad. His ETN's in the game, and he's going to pick up 11. And really, I kind of got the idea behind taking ETN in the first round. It gave Trevor Lawrence someone that he could trust in like check down situations. As he knew him from Clemson and everything. And, it was going to be a change of pace back. So we find Hayden Hurst there for the first down, who we just re-signed to a 5-year deal. Hoping that we can turn him into one of the best tight ends in the game. But yeah, and having that change of pace back is really nice. If you can have 2 guys that are really good and you don't have to make one guy a workhorse, that obviously changes up your offense so much and expands what you're able to do. I mean, look at the Cowboys offense. They have the best offense in the league, and they're able to do whatever the hell they want. Part of it is because they have an amazing group of receivers, but they also have Ezekiel Elliott, who's more of the type of guy to come in and pound you. And then we also have Tony Pollard. Hayden Hurst picks up a big gain there. But they also have Tony Pollard, who comes in and is shifty in the backfield and looks for holes and then hits him with a quick burst of speed. And that's kind of what the Jaguars have with ETN and Robinson. ETN picks up a yard there. The only difference really is that Robinson's a little bit slower than Zeke. But other than that, he's really pretty much the same back. They have about the same receiving ability. They're both bruisers. And ETN and Pollard honestly have a ton in common. ETN obviously had a higher ceiling. He went in the first round. Oh, I didn't see Jesse Bates there when I threw that, and that might be a touchdown. Oh, yeah, Cam Robinson got hurt, so Walker Little is our starting left tackle, and that's a pick 6. The Bengals momentum meter is all the way full. I thought I could fit it into Hurst. He had the linebacker on him, but I didn't realize that Jesse Bates was dropping down. So that kind of sucks. And that's going to go out of bounds, so we'll get good. Oh, yep, okay. So we're going to get good field position. I guess as I'm recording this, I should say the episodes of the Nuzlocke are going to probably be a little limited here. I somehow managed to hurt my back at work the other day. It's not anything serious, I don't think. It's just one of those things that, like, it's tight and it hurts. And to record the Nuzlocke, I'm bent over a computer. That's not something I really should probably be doing with my back the way it currently is. I can sit up while I'm doing while I'm recording Madden, which is why I'm recording this. We're going to send him on a streak. And there's Laviska Shenault drops the wide open pass. Lawrence threw a beautiful ball. And Chenault drops it. That would have been enough for the first to keep the drive going. But we're going to give it to the Bengals offense for the first time this season. And this is a battle of number 1 overall picks. Trevor Lawrence, obviously the pick in. Oh, good job by Poole. Nearly gets mossed, but manages to break it up with the hit. Burrow was obviously the first pick in the 2020 draft. Lawrence is the first pick in the 2021 draft. Both have kind of had rocky starts to their career. Burrow started off really good for the Bengals, and then he tore his ACL because their offensive line is trash. Although they have played really well this season, I'll give them credit for that. And he's been pretty solid this season. Lawrence just has been unable to gain any kind of momentum. I think part of it is because the Jags suck. Their best receiver's gone. They don't have ETN, so that pick was basically a waste. And Benardrick McKinney in coverage on Joe Mixon gets absolutely torched, and there is no safety help. And that is going to be an easy touchdown for the Bengals. I don't know why I decided this was the game to switch it up to all Madden when we lost to the Bengals with the Bears anyway. Huh. Ball on the 24 now. Our running game has really not gotten off to the best start. I don't want to abandon it. But we also need to get the passing game going. I need to go into the playbook and change some stuff so that ETN subs in on any shotgun plays. That's DJ Chark right on the line. I don't know if they're going to count it. They do, so that's a first down. See, this inside zone here. I would much rather have ETN on that because he'll get up to the line of scrimmage faster. Although Robinson picks up quite a few yards there. We're not running a power read. I would really prefer a playbook that had less designed reads, and I don't know why Jacksonville's does. Even if it was designed for the previous quarterback, you didn't need to be doing that with Gardner Minshew either. Okay, and we are in 4-down territory here. I think I'm going to change it up a little bit and give him ETN. And he's going to break free up to the 46. Him and Robinson have similar numbers. Robinson's carried it a few more times, I believe. Big block by Chenault. Let's go. That was huge. We're going to get the ball up to the 30-yard line. Let's try this. One of my favorite plays in Madden. Every variation of it. A good old tight end attack. You get somebody open. You just do. 6 yards there. The Charles Shake is also one of my favorite plays. I don't know how well this is going to work based on their spacing, but we'll try it. Chenault quit on his route. That's what that play boiled down to. Chenault quit running, so if he would have kept running, we could have completed the pass to him and gotten the first. But He decided that wasn't important. Hayden Hurst wide open over the middle. We pick up the first. Goal here, obviously, get points. Technically speaking, that's the goal every drive, but I accidentally swapped the direction of that play. We still picked up yards, so I'm not terribly upset about it. Okay, let's try this. Doing it to the narrow side of the field, which is irritating, but that was a shitty block by Jawan Taylor. It is a really good way for you not to get brought back. And I don't know how that was under pressure. But Lawrence absolutely sailed that pass. And that's missed. Oh, no, it's not. It arced back in. I think the wind might have saved me. It was an ugly kick, but it got points. 14-3 game. Maybe our defense can do something. Atlanta is 3-0. What is this universe we're living in? Maybe Atlanta is not beatable. Why is Carlos Hyde on my kickoff team? Why does Carlos Hyde play for this team? That's the question I want answered. Because the Jaguars are one of those teams that just sign players to have them. It doesn't really matter if they fit. It doesn't matter if... my controller died. That is one negatory I have about the old Xbox controllers here. They go through batteries a ton. Or that could be a sign that I play too much. I don't know. Alright, we're good to go now. Luckily, it didn't die in the middle of a field goal or something. That would have been awful. Audible here into a zone. Devon Hamilton gets through but can't finish the tackle. 3rd and inches here for the Bengals. Sitting a safety blitz. This will probably be the play that they don't run on. It's not. We do hold them to a short gain, but still enough for the first. Didn't take much. And they got what they needed. Shaquille Griffin delivers a big hit on T. Higgins. I don't know how that wasn't just straight up a first down. I'm pretty positive he was over the line, but... Joe Mixon is a problem. He's really good in Madden, and the Bengals playbook is pretty good this year. It's not the best, and I think they've nerfed it. Josh Allen gets there for the sack. We need him to be really productive. He's one of those guys in the NFL that's like got big name value, and you think of him as being really good, but his numbers are never amazing, and we have trouble catching. Ooh, maybe that's why Chenault dropped that pass earlier. Could be why. I don't know if that was on or not. And that was a really bad pass by Burrow, the first one he's had. Everything else has been on point. Even that interception, or not that interception, the incompletion that he threw was more just the defender knocking it loose than anything. Again, same thing. That's Brian Poole there, who is having a really good year. He might earn himself a contract. T. Higgins. We don't have enough in the defensive backfield to cover everything that they have. Tyler Boyd, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Auden Tate, Joe Mixon, whoever they're using at tight end. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a catch. Be cool if it wasn't, but yep, they're going to come back and say that it is in fact a catch. So it is going to be 21-3 with roughly a minute and 11 seconds left. Oh, something of note, now that we're on all Madden and we'll probably start losing. There is a scenario in the game, in their little scenario engine thing, that comes up and says that, if you start losing too many games in a row, it comes up and says, oh, you need to start winning more or else you'll get fired. And even if you have coach firing off, that little scenario trumps that. So basically what that means for us is we're going to ignore it. Marvin Jones with the big catch. Good throw by Lawrence. Jones with an equally good catch. That sets us up in a good spot to get some points. Hopefully we can connect on this little slip screen that took him out of the trouble catching thing. And we'll get pushed out of bounds at the 25. Oh, Marvin Jones nearly had a really good catch. That's not on him. That's just, again, a good defensive play. Hayden Hurst picks up a few. Run up to the line. Lawrence is hit as he throws. That was honestly that was a decent scenario for us. It's better than the interception. I missed it. I've got to get used to the all Madden kick thing. I hate how much of an impact that little bit of difference makes. Because we completely shanked that kick. It wasn't even close. Burrow nearly gets sacked. Somehow gets it away, and I don't know how that was a catch. So 2nd and 5 here. 22 seconds left. The ball's on the 33. I'd imagine they're going to try and get it into field goal range. Okay, that was odd. I don't know if that was the receiver being dumb or Burrow throwing a bad pass. And they run the ball and then take a timeout. I'm guessing they were running the ball to see if they got the first. If they got the first, they'd try and push for points. But they're still pretty far away, honestly. I don't know why I keep stuttering either. I mean, I am pretty tired, but I'm always tired these days. I actually woke up pretty refreshed this morning, and then, I had to go to work and do things. 3 seconds. But I can't wait for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And they're going to kick the field goal from the 50-yard line. So this is going to be roughly like a 61-yard kick. Oh, my gosh. I wish I would have been on the return. Jamal Agnew has already done that before. I should have called a timeout and moved into the field goal return. Or is he throwing it best from medium range? Yeah, let's do that. And that was the first drive of the game that we kept them from getting points. 21-3. I mean, we're seeing what all Madden is like. It's going to be tough. We don't have a good team. And the Bengals are a good team. It's going to take a couple off seasons probably for us to get good. You know, if we nail the draft, if we nail the nail free agency, because we're going to have a lot of money. I don't want to put us into a situation where we have like, nearly stepped on my dog down here. Just here minding her own business, and she gonna get stepped on. But I need to make sure that I don't put us in a situation with our salary cap where we're, okay, yeah, we've got a bunch of money this season, and then we get in there in the next off season and don't have anything. Lucky for us, we'll be able to go a while before we need to re-sign a quarterback. There's Wingard there for the tackle. I haven't been making a whole lot of commentary on anything that's happening on defense because the only players that have done anything are Brian Poole and Josh Allen getting that 1 sack. 2 sacks. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. All right, Allen, that's what we love to see. So 3rd and 8 here. Incomplete pass. That's huge. They're going to go for the field goal again. Honestly, seeing how that went, I'm going to go for the return. I know this isn't as long, but you never know. We got a good return guy. If he doesn't do that. I look at this. I go to turn. There's no offensive lineman that's that agile making a tackle. Look how he turned. Some dude is revving his motorcycle. That was loud enough you probably heard it. I took a risk. The risk I took was calculated, but man, am I bad at math. And there's just no blocking there. Logan Wilson gets to us immediately. We can't do anything. At this point, we've just got to get away from the end zone. A huge, huge run by James Robinson, picking up 13 yards, which is enough that we can actually have a chance at getting the first down here. What? Why? Why is he throwing inaccurate passes? There's no reason for that. Big hit by Clay Brooks. And they're going to get the ball in the 37. I suppose that drive is my own fault for trying to return the field goal. And another big hit. I don't know who that was. Not positive. Oh, rookie Andre Cisco, our starting free safety. I think he's starting at free. Yeah, he is. I hate playing zone. I really do. I despise zone defenses, but I don't have any choice because they can't cover in man either. It's not like my corners are terrible. They're really not. Shaquille Griffin's pretty good. That was Malcolm Brown. What were you doing? Shaquille Griffin's good. Brian Poole's good. Trey Herndon is solid. Oh, and it's picked off. Speaking of Griffin, a huge pick, and we're back in business. The game's not out of reach. And we definitely have a chance to come back. We just have to make plays. Lawrence throwing it deep, and he is inaccurate once again and overthrows Chark. That was the best chance we've had all game of scoring a touchdown. Oh, Chenault with a huge pass. Lawrence being inaccurate on that one was huge. Because I think that's what got us the... I think that's what might have got us the... Well, not the first, but got us where it was. 4 down territory, and it probably will be for the rest of the game. James Robinson, big gain. Up to the opposing 43-yard line. Okay, go with that. Okay, I want to try out, different plays on offense, but I'm afraid. Marvin Jones, he doesn't go up for it, and Lawrence underthrows him. There's... The inaccuracy on some of Lawrence's throws this game have honestly played a major, major factor in why we were down so bad. Like, we can't put together a good drive to save our lives. So our defense has been on the field the whole freaking game. Probably gassed. Can you change your defensive plan mid-game? I know you can at half, but could I do it right now? Because now they're going to try and run the ball. I don't need to be trying to stop the deep pass if they're doing that. Game plan. No, you can't. Okay, well. Third and 1. I think this is a solid call. I don't like the... Who is 15? Oh, that's McKinney. He stepped out of bounds before he caught it. That's a flag. That's a turnover on downs. We get the ball back. Unless they go for it, which is possible. And they punt it. Of course, who knows? They may go for a fake punt. In the last episode, if you remember right, they ran a fake field goal on us. Fuck. I didn't really want Agnew to catch that. We get the ball at the 18, which is probably about where we would have had it, one way or the other. Because I think we only moved sideways. All right, Lawrence, I need you to be accurate on these passes. Marvin Jones there. That was a good pass. That was where that needed to be. Don't overthrow him. Don't throw it too high. Don't throw it too low. Just on the money. And again, I know it was on the run, but you were the number 1 pick in the draft. That's not that hard of a throw. I mean, could I make it? No, but I'm not an NFL quarterback that's played in has played in multiple national championships and was the number 1 pick in the draft. If I was, I would hope I could make that throw. Four down territory. We just needed yardage to set up a better 4th down play. I really don't want to run it. We could probably pick it up, but I don't want to risk it. You know what? No, I don't want the RPO. Never mind. I was going to switch it to a run, but Visca Chenault picks it up. They call a timeout because Larry Ogunjobi was hurt. Which is not bad. Stop the clock. Give us a little something to work with. See, some of these passes I'm just afraid to throw because I don't know that Lawrence is going to make them. His accuracy has not been good this game. And that's just, again, a safety stepping in front of a pass that I threw. And yes, I switched on to Lawrence and didn't move at all. (28-3) lead. That's the third pick of the game for Lawrence. After starting off really well in the first few games. Apparently you can't play in the rain. Who knew? The Bengals have had momentum all game. Like, I don't think we have ever taken it. Which is part of the reason why I wanted to try and return that field goal. It's like if I can return the field goal, they're going to lose their momentum, hopefully. Jesse Bates makes a diving interception. All right. That's what I'm talking about. I'm afraid to make those throws because I don't think I can get him in there. So I have to settle for, the drives, the slants. Not even all the slants can I get in there. And we're gonna keep playing on all Madden because it's not a rebuild if I win the Super Bowl in the first season. There's just no one there. The zone. I'm gonna blitz every play, and they're probably gonna have a 23-yard touchdown run here, but. Joe Mixon's got 100 yards on the day, plus like 75 plus receiving. So any Joe Mixon fantasy owners, there you go. Devon Hamilton gets the sack, so that's pretty great. And Dante Hightower was battling with that offensive lineman, and now he's hurt. So I don't know. I don't even know for sure who our backup middle linebacker is. Benardrick McKinney makes a big sack there, or a big stop there. It's 4th and 11. Hightower bruised his shoulder. Okay, technically I think our backup is Miles Jack. He's the number one. Well, let me say this about some of the throws. I, as a Madden player, am not comfortable making some of the throws that they're calling for. Have less than 2 turnovers and win. Yet we didn't accomplish either of those. Turn the ball over 4 times and are not going to win. Like, I don't even really see the point in passing here. Just for the sheer fact that we're not going to win. We have 3 minutes left, and we're down 31-3. We've had one decent drive all game, and we got picked off. ETN gets a yard. And they're just running prevent. Why? Okay, I know y'all saw that too. Chenault was supposed to be running essentially a slant, and he stopped in the middle of the field. I can't pick up first downs if my receivers are not going to finish routes. I know I said I was just going to run, but damn. That nearly picked up the first. 4th and 1. That is a very non-generous spot. I think that's more like that's 4th and inches, not 4th and 1. What the hell? Jesse Bates nearly had another one. Chenault outmuscled him for it. I mean, again, I think that might have been a situation where Lawrence not being accurate saved us. I get sacked. There wasn't anybody there. I was about to take off and run, but the interaction is too slow, so here we are. I don't really care for this playbook. I don't want to change it yet, but we pick up 4 yards. These are mostly just confidence booster throws. And I accidentally switched the direction of this play. I don't know that it's the worst thing in the world. Why does every defensive back in the game jump higher than the receivers? I was incapable of throwing downfield this entire game. And why does... And no, I don't call my own defensive plays. I look at what they suggest, then I go from there. It takes too long going through the playbook and picking stuff out. So we're going to lose 31-3. Joe Burrow had an awful game. A 27.6 passer rating. I mean, we ran the ball, honestly, pretty well. We had 100 yards even. We did have a lot of completions. They just were even more incompletions. Lawrence, 17 of 32, 160 yards. No touchdowns, 5 picks. Probably one of the worst games ever by a number 1 overall pick in his rookie season. At least quarterback-wise. And he somehow got a skill point. Okay, let's look at what he honestly needs. I don't know. None of it is really that bad. I don't know why Scrambler is his strongest trait. That's stupid. That's the Madden devs being dumb. Lawrence is not a scrambler. They make him a scrambler and then only give him 84 speed. Is that slow? No. It's not fast either, and I'm not going to scramble with it. I'm probably going to record the next one like back to back because I want to maybe see if I can get a win. I really don't want to pull a losing streak, and I'm not going to check these check-ins because it's going to make me feel bad. So we've got to give more money to Herndon. Robinson's up for a new deal, but I'm thinking we're going to let him walk and just go with Walker Little. The pressure wasn't the problem last game. It was Lawrence being inaccurate. So let's go ahead and move the needle to the next week. We're going to be taking on Julio Jones, A.J. Brown, Ryan Tannehill, Derrick Henry, and the Tennessee Titans. Their defense is a little bit worse. That's a 31-3 loss to the Bengals. That's what all Madden is. We have a bad team, and it showed. Our wide receivers couldn't get open. We couldn't throw anything downfield. I don't know. You kind of need to be in front so that you can run the ball. But anyway, that's it for this episode. I'm probably about to record one more and then go to bed because I got to go to work tomorrow. Anyway, guys, this has been Casual Flacker saying.